Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's good to see you all. I miss you guys. It's been a long time, but
You too.
yes, I miss you guys. So I hope that you guys have been doing good. Are you guys excited for your Christmas break in December?
Yes. Yes.
Good. Me too. I get to have a break too. I'm very excited. So today we're going to be doing a very fun experiment with a chemical reaction. And I'm going to show you guys how to make CO2 gas from a chemical reaction. So just like last time, I'm going to show you guys the slides here. Give me 1 second.
Give me 1 second. I just wanna.
Okay, do you guys see the screen?
Yes. Yes.
Good. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about acid and base chemical reactions. So remember, we are tutoring on different subjects related in science, and this is one of them. So this is going to be in the subject of chemistry. Okay, so it's a very short lesson today. And then I have an experiment for you guys to see. So today we're going to be learning about acid and base chemical reactions. Okay, so before we get to talking about how these acid and base reactions happen and what gets produced, we have to talk about the pH scale. Okay, so the pH scale is from 0 to 14. So as you can see at the very bottom, you have 0, and then at the very top, you have 14. So this is a scale that measures how acidic and how basic a solution is. So at the very bottom, you can see those are what are considered acids, and at the top, those are considered bases. Okay. So this isn't the same exact scale. As you can see to the left is the acidic solutions, and then to the right are the basic solutions, what are considered bases. Okay. So what is an acid? An acid is anything that has a pH, which from our last slide, from 0 to 14, is anything that has a pH from 0 to 7. So anything less than 7. Okay? So from anything less than 7, that's considered an acid. Some physical properties, acids taste sour. So as you can see, you have a picture of a lemon. The lemon fruit, is actually considered an acid, and it tastes very sour, very sour, and those conduct electricity. So lemons contain what is called citric acid. This right here, this is citric acid, and that is what is inside of a lemon. And in today's experiment, we're going to take the citric acid. This is the acid that's inside of a lemon, and we're going to mix it with a base, with baking soda. Okay, so these are some of the physical and chemical properties of acids. As you guys see, once again, anything less than 7 on the pH scale, they taste sour, and they conduct electricity. Here is basically the same exact slide. Many fruits that we eat, like oranges, lemons, limes, a lot of the fruits that taste sour contain citric acid. This is what is inside of the fruits extracted right here. So our next thing that we're going to observe is bases. So what is a base? So a base is the exact opposite of an acid. This is an acid, and this is a base. So this is called baking soda right here. And some properties of bases, unlike the acids, they are actually everything above 7 on the pH scale. So everything to the right. So from everything 7 to 14 is considered a base. So everything greater than 7. Bases taste bitter. They taste bitter and they feel slippery. So like soap is considered a base. So you know how you wash your hands with soap? When you wash your hands with soap, you're actually using a base to get rid of the germs and bacteria, because it's very slippery and it has the bacteria fall off after it's washed with water. So bases are used to neutralize acids, and they also conduct electricity just like acids. You can see some pictures here. You have the bar of soap and you have the baking soda. So to the right, the orange box is this right here. This is called baking soda. And baking soda is used to cook, it's used to clean, and it is used all around in a lot of our household activities and different things that we can use. So this is the reaction that we're going to be doing today. Okay, this is the chemical reaction of citric acid and baking soda. Okay, so what happens in this reaction, in this acid-base reaction, is sodium citrate is formed, water is also formed, and carbon dioxide gas is formed. So there's 3 products that are formed. So I'm going to get closer to the camera here so you guys can see me. So in today's reaction, we're going to mix citric acid and baking soda. I'm going to pour this in, and you guys are going to see what happens. So the sodium citrate is going to be produced. It's going to be on the bottom, and the water as well. And then CO2 gas is going to rise to the top and fill up the balloon. So, and then underneath it is the chemical reaction written. Okay, so once again, just to recap the lesson, remember, very short lesson today, nothing too much. You see the acids, they taste sour, and they also turn litmus paper red, which is what measures pH. Litmus paper is how we measure the pH. And then bases do the exact opposite. They taste bitter, they're slippery, and they turn the litmus paper blue. Just like how I was talking about before, the little paper that they're putting into the solution is called litmus paper. And litmus paper is what determines whether or not the solution is acidic or basic, whether or not it's an acid or base. So when the paper turns red, that means it's an acid. And when the paper turns blue, that means it's a base. Okay? I think that's going to conclude our slides for today. It's a very short lesson, but now we're going to do the experiment. So let me stop sharing here. Stop sharing. Okay, so now we're going to do our experiment. Let me move this desk a little bit closer. Give me 1 second. So in this experiment, like I said, we have citric acid. This is what's inside of a lemon. So if you've ever had a lemon fruit, very sour, very, very sour. And then we have baking soda. Okay. So in this balloon here, we have all of the baking soda poured in. And I'm going to now open this up. Okay, make sure we're watching here. And I'm gonna put the balloon on top like this. I'm gonna put the balloon on top. Oh, and then look what's happening. See, the balloon's filling up now,
Yes.
and the reaction is happening. See it bubbling up?
Yes.
Very cool, very, very cool. And see, look at the balloon now. That's all of the gas that's risen from the balloon. And now see how the balloon is falling? It's because CO2 gas is heavier than the air around us. So that's why it falls, because of gravity. This is heavier than the air that we breathe. So as you guys can see, it's bubbling, fizzing,
Yes.
and it's producing gas. So now that the reaction is over, the reaction is done, and what we have inside is called CO2 gas. And this is actually, like I said, it's heavier than the air that we breathe. So it is actually able to put out a flame when we hover over it. So let me get this balloon off here. I'm going to tie this up. Okay. So now I'm going to write on this balloon. This was the gas that we collected, right? This is called carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide. Okay. Bring it closer. Bring it closer. Closer. So carbon dioxide gas. So when we breathe in air, when we exhale, we are releasing carbon dioxide gas. So this is what was produced from the acid and the base. And that is going to conclude the experiment. So I'm just going to leave this here. As you can see, it's heavier than the air around us. And that's what happens when we mix an acid and a base. I'm going to show you guys once again the slides. So if we go back, this was the experiment we just did, right? So we have citric acid, which was this, and then the baking soda. And they produced CO2 gas, which is this one right here. So this final one was what we produced. And this is inside of the balloon. So very, very cool experiment. And that is going to conclude it. So did you guys have fun?
Yes.
Yes.
Good, good. Did you learn something new?
Yes.
Good. So
Yes.
tell me, what are you guys gonna do on the break? Tell me what you're gonna do.
No breath. Yes. Say yes.
Can you please, brother? Please.
Oh, so when you guys have your break in December, what do you guys want to do on the break? What are you guys gonna do? Are you guys gonna play games, or what are you gonna do? Have some good food?
Enjoy and have a party.
Good, good. You guys gonna dance with music?
Yes.
Good. You know, I play guitar too.
Wow.
Yes. So you guys know that I upload all of these videos online so you guys can watch. And I'm gonna upload videos of me playing guitar for you guys to learn. Do you guys have a guitar there?
Yes.
Do you guys want me to post videos of guitar tutorials?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good. I will post videos of me playing guitar and you guys can see. So I want you guys to raise your hand if you have learned something new on these lessons. Raise your hand. Nice. Good, good, good. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys had fun. I'm so happy that we got to meet. Maybe before the break, if you want to meet one more time, maybe we can do another experiment. And I'm gonna post this online with some guitar videos, okay?
Okay.
Thank you guys. God bless, okay?
You're welcome.
Have a good evening. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.